Okay, here on number 14, hit it down the left side here, and there's a lot of rough right now. Rough is, the mower's been raised from 2 inches to 2 3/4 inches to get some uniformity. And it's making it a bit more of a challenge, and you gotta make sure you do the right thing when you get in the rough. So first and foremost, take your medicine. You don't wanna get in this lie here and try to whack a four-wood or a hybrid out of here. It's probably just gonna go right into that branch over there. So what you gotta understand here, when the rough gets this thick, the phenomenon is the club head, the heel catches first and the toe flips over. So I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'm gonna make sure when I set up to it, I'm gonna hover it ever so slightly. I'm not gonna ground the club, because as I ground the club, it creates more grass between the club face and the ball. So I'm gonna get the club face maybe 5 or 6 degrees open, take a really strong grip. When I set up to this club now, I hover it, I don't ground it, hover it. I'm gonna really try to make sure this club face, I'm gonna come into a nice steep angle, get directly behind and just try to get it back in play. This is where you just take your medicine. So once again, get the club face about 5 or 6 degrees open, hold it very, very tight in the left hand. No grounding, ever so slightly hovering it, fairly vertical. I'm gonna just chop it out of there. Get it back in play. Once again, take your medicine. Understand what the club face is going to do when you hit in the rough. Try to get it fairly vertical coming away, and get the club face as directly behind the ball as you can. Not a lot of grass between the club face and the ball, because the more grass between the club face and the ball, the more it's going to flip over and go low left. Open, vertical, steep attack, hit directly behind it, take your medicine.